Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video, and let's get into it. Thank you all my members, all my patrons, thank you a lot, it helps a lot. Make sure to subscribe, and let's get into it. So today we're going to take a look on the TOR, which is the new AA system that the Soviet Union built, but it is in the Chinese tech tree. And I wanted to give you a test drive first, just to show a little bit of a different thing. I don't think any AA system in the game have that. Look at that. First, let's just show. It opens up when you are close, or when you are like standing still. But the main thing is that this missile is basically the same missile as the Tunguska, but it has more range. Okay. And another thing is that the radar is way better because it has different modes for guidance for the missiles. Okay, the missiles are still guided by, as you see, by mouse, as you see. It is still the same guidance as the Tunguska, but it has a different way to calculate where the targets are. So, for example, as you see down there, Alt L, you have three modes. You have this mode that the missile will go directly to the target. So let me show to you. You just lock the target. If it does lock the target. Okay, and then you shoot the missile, and you just have to aim where you want the target to be, So if you need them to just be a little bit ahead or a little bit late, you just aim. But basically, the missile will just go directly to the target, as you see. It doesn't try to do anything else. And sometimes you will miss if the target is very, very fast, okay? Then we have this mode. This mode will actually try to get ahead of the target before the missile hits. Okay, so for example, let's try to find oh, there. See the IL? So you just aim to the target and shoot the missile. And as you see, it's trying to get ahead of the target enough so that it can actually... it completely missed there. That was not a very good way to show the missile, but let's just fire another one. But yeah, see the missile trying to intercept the target and not just trying to fly to the target. So yeah, basically it is doing that. It's trying to get ahead of the target to basically do a kind of a lead, automatically. You just leave it in the target. I'm not messing with the mouse. And the missile just tries to go... it lost lock there. But let me try again. Just for you to show to you guys. And it will try to intercept the target. And then you have this mode that I couldn't find it out what it's doing, basically. But it is kind of trying to do the same, It is trying to get ahead of the missile, the target a little bit. I really did not see much difference, to be honest. I'm going to show more to you guys because this is a very important thing. But it is still very useful, So let's get... where is the IL? So let's try to use this mode. Just aim for the target. A lot of smoke. But see, the missile is trying to get ahead of the target, and it will destroy the target. It's a little bit easier to show when the target is just flying, like here, for example, by the side, right? See? He tries to intercept, and he does intercept. If I just fire the missile with the direct mode over here, it will just go for the target. Where are the planes? Where is the other one? Oh, there. Oh no, this is too close. This is a weird one to try because he's just cold. But the missile will just go wherever you are trying to shoot at. So, for example, here we can have a better option here. So, yeah, see, it's just like it is. You will hit slow targets, but for fast targets, it will be a problem. And let's test again, just to show again. This is the normal mode. And this is the mode that it's trying to get... he tried to go... yeah. You understand what I'm saying, right? It will just try to intercept the target. You know? So it is just a better way to use the missiles, okay? You also have an IRST. I just have to figure out how to change it. I don't know why it is not working in my thing, but switch between, yeah. So you have an IRST apparently. So let's test it out. Yeah, as you see, it doesn't give you distance or anything, but you can use it as in the same way as well, okay? It's not giving the target a radar warning, receiver warning, you know? So, yeah. So let's get to some battles, and yeah. So we are in some battles over here, just testing it out, the TOR. It is a very advanced AA system, as you see here. And I realized that the little thing there that got the A, when you click L, Alt L, it makes you have kind of an automatic mode. So you have 3 modes. So a leading mode, the non-leading mode, and then a kind of automatic one. But the automatic one is kind of weird sometimes as well. It's not a very precise missile when it's close range, you know. It is very, very good at long range, but at close range, the missile just doesn't have enough time to do whatever it have to, you know. And one of the tactics at these first battles, I was not using that. It is to just, instead of locking the target, just try to go from the radar to the IRST and then lock it with that. It will make you very, very, you know, effective at not letting anybody see that you are there, right? So yeah, very, very effective weapon system. But as I said, it's problematic because of the maps that we have in the game right now. Normally you are going to be in maps that the TOR is not the greatest thing ever. Because as I said, you are basically a mid to long range AA system in the sense of War Thunder, you know. You're not going to be very good at short range. So in these more filled with clutter kind of maps, you know, you will end up having a lot of troubles finding targets or even having enough time to make the missile go where you want it, right? So yeah, here is one of the examples. I mean, the radar was just doing weird stuff, and here you have one of the examples that I see. The missile doesn't turn very well, so as you see here, I mean, yeah, I'm just missing the target 1 kilometer and something, and the missile just doesn't turn very well. It does, but then it doesn't. So you just have to be careful. It's one of the best missile AA systems of the game. Probably, I would not say that it's the best because we have the ITO that turns a lot better than this. But this is one of the best just because of the radar and the missile, you know, the way that it works, and it's very, very long range in general. So yeah. Look at this. I mean, I just tried to get a short kill and the missile just missed. So, yeah, it's kind of difficult to get kills from very, very short range, which is kind of alright. I mean, we don't have a gun or anything like that. We are just using missiles. So, I guess this is like a normal thing, right? And here I tried to get the F1. The missile was just wobbling around and I didn't get a kill. So, yeah, you have to be careful with that. Here we have another one. Normally you will get a lot of easy kills if the guy just doesn't know that you're there. I saw an A10 here. He was about 11 kilometers about here. So he was well in range of the missile. But I was trying to get a lock with the IRST and it wasn't working properly. Because there is the thing of it just kind of looks down. So you have to... It's kind of weird. You don't have a proper way to look where the target is actually with the tilt of the radar to actually know where the radar is going to try to lock. So it needs improvements. The AA system in general needs improvements, and I think with that we need anti-radiation missiles as well. I plan to do a video explaining a little bit on the early ones in DCS. So yeah, but as you see, you can get kills very easily if the target's not moving correctly and for long ranges, you know. Here we have another situation that will happen a lot with aircraft that have the MALS system. For example, the helicopters, right? So I fire a missile here, and the guy detects that the missile is coming, and it goes behind the mountain. So this will help a lot. You know, you have to really be careful to not lose too many of your missiles. 8 missiles feels a lot when you hit 8 targets, but you will probably not hit 8 targets. So you have to be careful to not run out of missiles. In one battle, I actually did run out of missiles, and I ended up losing at least 2 kills because of it. So yeah, you really need to be careful with that. As you see here, obviously the TOR is a very bad tank in the sense of protecting itself against other tanks as well. So these maps that are too filled with buildings and mountains and stuff like that, it will not be easy to be in a map like this, you know, with this tank. You know, it's all right in the open maps, but in the close quarters maps, you have, I mean, you are such a big target, so you cannot hide yourself, kind of, you know, so everybody will see you from a long range. So it's, yeah, it's a problematic tank. I think it's not perfect, but mainly because it's War Thunder, you know. And be careful with drones as well. They fly so high, obviously, that you cannot see them with the radar. This is a thing for every, you know, for every single, you know, the helicopter, anti-air system, you know. So you have to be careful. And as you saw there, the Apache, I was just maintaining him suppressed. In that sense, he will not fire a missile. If he gets too courageous, like he did here, yeah, he's not going to survive that. Didn't lock him. Just good kill. Very easy kill. So yeah, and the last little match that I wanted to show to you guys, as you see here, it is if the target knows that you are firing on them, sometimes it's hard, but even with that, it is kind of doable. Look at the amount of turns that he's trying to do. It's an F4, but look at my missile. He just doesn't care, you know. So it's very, very cool. Very interesting. I hope it's added for Russia as well, for the Soviets. But yeah, the Chinese actually need it more. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you liked the TOR, you know. And down there, Alt L, as you see, the A is kind of an automatic mode, okay? So I see you guys on the next one. And bye, guys. Let me know in the comments if you like this vehicle. Bye. See ya.